Hey, we are Indiana Zeitgeist movement.
Hey, it's Melissa. I'm the Indiana State Coordinator. I'm with Scott. Hi, waiting for the premiere.
And we are waiting for the premiere of Zeitgeist moving forward. Check in a bit.
When I was a young man growing up in New York City, I refused to pledge allegiance to the flag. Of course, I was sent to the principal's office, and he asked me, "Why don't you want to pledge allegiance? Everybody does." I said, "Everybody once believed the earth was flat, but that doesn't make it so." I explained that America owed everything it has to other cultures and other nations, and that I would rather pledge allegiance to the earth and everyone on it. Needless to say, it wasn't long before I left school entirely, and I set up a lab in my bedroom. There I began to learn about science and nature. I realized then that the universe is governed by laws, and that the human being, along with society itself, was not exempt from these laws. Then came the crash of 1929, which began what we now call the Great Depression. I found it difficult to understand why millions were out of work, homeless, starving, while all the factories were sitting there. The resources were unchanged. It was then that I realized that the rules of the economic game were inherently invalid. Shortly after came World War II, where various nations took turns systematically destroying each other. I later calculated that all the destruction and wasted resources spent on that war could have easily provided for every human need on the planet. Since that time, I have watched humanity set the stage for its own extinction. I have watched as the precious finite resources are perpetually wasted and destroyed in the name of profit and free markets. I have watched the social values of society be reduced into a base artificiality of materialism and mindless consumption. And I have watched as the monetary powers control the political structure of supposedly free societies. I'm 94 years old now, and I'm afraid my disposition is the same as it was 75 years ago. This shit's got to go.
Hey, we are in break time right now. We're going to be waiting for a couple of minutes for the movie to restart. Let's take a moment to see what people think.
My name is Josh. I'm a part of the Northwest Indiana movement. And as I was saying earlier, I think the movie's great. I think it's very concise. I think it's very approachable for the general public, more so than the previous movies. And look forward to seeing the next half.
Interesting.
So, watching Zeitgeist moving forward. So far, I think it's... What? Okay, you're ruining it. It's really great. I mean, I'm learning a lot more stuff. Some of it kind of builds off of the first two movies and that it repeats itself, but there's still a lot of interesting stuff. And yeah.
That's it.
I'm tired.
Dan from the Illinois chapter of the Zeitgeist movement. I live up in Grace Lake, about an hour and a half north of here. And thus far, it's pretty amazing. I don't know how Peter does it, but he just makes such a convincing case in everything he argues or discusses about. Honestly, I'm looking forward to another one already.
Another one?
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't need another one. Hopefully we'll change by then, but that's...
Oh, we didn't need this one, to be honest, but it certainly helps. But I heard that he split the film into 2 parts because of the size, and that he's going to do another one. So I would think that if there is another one on the way, there won't be such a long gap between now and then.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, we just watched the movie. It was great, and we liked it, and we're hoping this movement moves forward.
Nice.
Well, I love the movie. It has given me a great energy. I'm very, how do you call it? I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy to actually see faces and people that actually think the way I think, and I don't feel like I'm the only one thinking about this and like worrying about the whole world. I feel a little less responsibility because I feel like I'm sharing that with others as well. So that makes me feel a lot more calm.
Thank you.
Final thoughts on the movie. It's a good film. Yeah, I recommend it.
That's it?
I think it speaks for itself.
Okay.
I agree.
Alright, thanks. Alright, final thoughts. Really good movie. You gotta go check it out. My only complaint, though, is it's a little bit repetitive towards the ending, but it's a really, really good movie. The best thing that makes this movie are the animated cartoons. They're astounding. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything for you, but if I do, I'm sorry, but it's a really good movie. It goes over 4 different sections. The first two and then half of the next one, it's a little doom and gloom, but it's informative. Then the other half, the rest of the movie toward the ending, is the part where they delve into the resource-based economics, and they go into more of the Venus Project, and they discuss something they just discuss what we already know within the movement anyway. But for new people, it's really good information still. I mean, even if someone else in the movement hasn't really taken into account, but other than that, it's a really good movie. Go check it out. On the 25th, I believe, is when the public release is on the internet. I'm not sure how they're going to be changing it a little bit, but it's a good movie. Go check it out.